Missouri's automotive supplier industry continued its growth, with U.S. Farathane announcing that it will open its first Missouri production facility in Riverside. Governor Nixon joined local leaders and company executives at the announcement of the $51.6 million expansion that is expected to create 267 jobs over the course of 3 years.
In Missouri, we make things. We build things. It's part of who we are. We take a special pride in our role as a leader in the rebirth of the American auto industry right here in the heartland. That's why today's big announcement, on the heels of over $2 billion that automakers and suppliers have already invested in the Show Me State just since 2010, is so exciting.
U.S. Farathane, based in Auburn, Michigan, has been a leading source of plastic manufacturing, supplying the automotive industry for over 40 years. Designing and producing highly engineered plastic injection molded components for both functional and decorative parts, the company supplies products to OEMs around the world. U.S. Farathane employs more than 2,700 employees nationwide, and with the addition of the Missouri facility, U.S. Farathane will have 11 U.S. manufacturing locations.
I got a call from Governor Nixon a few months back, and it's before we had made our decision. So a call on a Saturday, you don't know if that's a check-the-box call or we just like to have you in Missouri call. It was nothing like that. It was a call that had passion and energy from the governor, which showed through and was very convincing, and there was significant depth and awareness of what Farathane does, what we would look for, what Missouri needs to do in Kansas City to have us be successful. And I think for me, the biggest thing that hit home was there was a very strong belief in manufacturing, not just in Missouri, but across the country and what it's meant to the United States and the cycles we've gone through, but how important it was to Missouri, and that's certainly what you want to hear with what we do.
U.S. Farathane will lease space at the Riverside Horizons Business Park, joining auto suppliers Martin Rea and Yanfeng USA, which both have manufacturing facilities on the west side of the complex. The company's new 220,000 square foot facility will increase capacity, improve transportation efficiency, and positions U.S. Farathane with a central location. The new facility will produce highly technical, injection-molded plastic parts for the Chevrolet Malibu, assembled at the GM plant in Fairfax, Kansas, and manufacture black functional interior plastic parts for the Missouri-made Ford F-150 pickup truck and all-new Transit van, both of which are assembled at Ford's Claycomo plant in Kansas City. The new facility is expected to be fully operational by October this year.
Prosperity has a habit of showing up in the area where the manufacturing plant exists. So as much manufacturing as we can attract to Platte County, we want to attract it.
As a result of Governor Nixon's efforts to revitalize Missouri's automotive manufacturing industry, vehicle production in the state has rebounded. According to the Center for Automotive Research, Missouri has the 7th most automotive establishments in the nation and has continually been a top 10 state for vehicle production. Local and state officials were on hand as automotive supply company Universal Components Group cut the ribbon on a new 10,000 square foot facility in O'Fallon.
Our tradition of auto excellence, our experienced workforce, strategic location combined with all this makes Missouri a great place to do business. UCG's expansion to O'Fallon is great news for the company, the community, and the entire state.
Based in the United Kingdom, Universal Components Group is a specialized independent wholesale distribution